Hey everybody, welcome back to Judgment. We pick things up right in the middle of everybody being very busy, but I think I think that's going to be the story of this game. Everybody keeping busy. I've got Vortek down there collecting scraps because we're getting a bit low. Weem is still just kind of cranking away on research, so let's take a peek and kind of spend some of those points. I do want to go down this woodworking line because I'd like to get into the mining, and also there's a furnace here, so that could open up some new options. You can see that it costs 60, so it's a little less than half. Let's go ahead and get that. And then let's see what's next. We could do construction, stone house. Interesting. Again, worrisome. We must be attacked at some point, right? But the mine, let's see. We would need one metal. Okay, so a mine must not be required to collect metal in general. Like, there must be some way to get mine, whether it's in our map or out in the world. So that might be something we look into. I really do want to get that. So let's consider that. Let's take a peek around here. Now, so normally what you do is when you select these, you hit to collect scraps, which sets the task. You can then right-click somebody and tell them to go there. If you don't have a task on there, you can right-click, but they will just walk over there. They won't actually do anything. So with that in mind, let's take a peek around. We know that we have some metal right here, metal resource. So if I right-click it, I can't get anything to come up. Like with this, where I can normally select it. I was right-clicking. I should have been left-clicking, but still nothing. Left-click and collect scraps. I don't have that option there. So again, we can do that there. I wonder if it's possible to get metal off of rubble. Oh yeah. Scraps, right? Medicine and scraps. So these do vary. Okay, cool. So let's just look around then. I know that's clay. I just want to see if it's possible these vary. Medicine. Is it always medicine and scraps, for example? I think it might be. Let's take a peek here. And these guys I can't do anything with until we get a mine going. So scraps and medicine, it looks like that's kind of the jam. Looks like that's kind of the thing for these. So not metal. Now this says metal again, but I cannot assign anyone to it right now. So I'm wondering if we don't just like find that out in the world. So we may need to send some people out. Let's actually jump out of the map and we'll take a peek around and see if that happens to be a reward anywhere. Looking on the left side on the bottom. Look at that. We've got a medal at the military base. We have 3 werewolves and an imp. I'm a little scared of that. This one we have 4 imps and a minor demon, but no metal. Let's keep peeking around. Ooh, look at this. Weapon parts. Interesting. I don't know how hard the werewolf is. Whoa, a Reaper. Hey Reaper, if you're watching, there you go. You are represented in this game. So yeah, I have fought an imp, and it was these guys, minor demons and imps. I think it was 2 of each, and it wasn't too bad. We did pretty well. So beyond that, when it gets into werewolves and reapers, I'm really not sure, but it's it makes me uneasy. I definitely don't want to start off on something that could potentially just wipe out people right off the bat. So I don't think we're going to do that. I don't think we're going to go try to get that metal just yet. I think we may have to do a couple other things, maybe get some more material, maybe build up some armor. Then we might go do that and see about getting some of that metal. So in its place, we've got hides here. Of course, there is a Reaper there. So let's look around for hide, because I think armor is going to be important for us to get. Lots of scraps all around here. Scraps. We do have wool. So I guess we could go scout. That's the other thing. We could scout and potentially find some more. See, we've got hide, but we have Reaper there. So maybe that's what we'll do, because I haven't done that yet. So here we are. Let's actually go scout over here. Let's do scout. And we choose 2 people. We will choose Mojo and myself, because we are better at combat. So there you go. We've got a marker that's walking over there. We're going to see what happens. I don't know if it's possible for you to get kind of pulled into combat or not. On this type of thing, or even on anything else. When you go fight, is it possible on the way back that you get pulled into combat? I'm not sure. So let's see. Oh, okay. Walked over, selected it, and then walking back. So not bad. Let's click through here. Whoa. Demon. He just looks creepy. Possessed? All right. Let's see. Ooh. Oh boy. Yep, of course. All kinds of stuff. Doesn't that look like a 7? Scary. It's a 1 though. composites, bricks, 3 metals. Very nice, but not for us. Not for us. So it definitely seems to get harder much farther out there. Let's actually do that one more time and go the other direction. We'll just do this one more time. Because that's pretty brutal. I think we may just have to stick to some stuff close by. Maybe gather some cloth. I'm assuming we can make some armor out of the cloth. So that might be the way we have to start. We might have to start small. That's okay. Okay, they're going to go back. Of course, we got military here. It's a little too brutal. Oh, that looks really bad. Yeah, I know the minor demons aren't bad. I just don't know about the Reaper. I mean, it could be that we just try it. We try against a Reaper. Maybe a situation where there you go, something like this, like 1-on-1. The scraps aren't all that appealing, but I don't know. Maybe that's just the way to go. Let's do that. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to see how that goes. We'll send Mojo. We'll send Weem. We're going to keep our fingers crossed. Maybe the Reaper's not that bad. Oh, man. Don't quote me on that. Maybe the Reaper's not that bad. Famous last words, right? Okay, so here we go. We're going to jump into a combat. It's going to start us kind of paused here. So we do have some barrels. Those provide cover. We've got some nastiness here. Some people up on stakes. So Mojo's going to be up front. She is the bruiser here. So the brute. So we're going to keep her up front. Weem's going to stay at a distance and try to be safe here. But let's move her up to cover. We'll move Weem up to cover. There you go. You got the shield, partial cover there. Is Mojo? She is in cover. Okay, cool. So, and what is this? This is a retreat from combat. So if it looks bad, we may hit that and try to get out. But let's get Mojo up to this next cover and see what we see. She can see around the corner there. And we'll move her up to maybe this one. And then if we spot something and they make chase, we'll just move her back down here into cover, close enough to Weem. Now if I select him, you can see his range is out there. And the instructions on combat actually say they won't attack unless something comes within range, so you have to kind of move them into range. They won't see something and move towards it, essentially. Okay, so far so good. We're going to move there, and we're going to move Weem up here. Move him up to this cover. Nothing spotted yet. And it doesn't give Mojo cover being right there. Let me see, because the walls dip back a bit. Okay, no cover there either. And they could have some kind of range. You get full cover on the bus though. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. Let's move Weem up to the front of the bus. I'm not really sure about how line of sight works either. Like if Weem is here, can he fire straight down here? Can he, where is that line of sight? I'm not entirely sure. If I move Weem up, we could see a circle come out from the building, but obviously, at least I'm pretty sure it's obvious that he can't shoot over there, but what do I know? Now, they could be down in this corner. There's really not much left to see over there. I think what we'll do is we'll back this out here, bring Weem over here, and make our way up into this corner. Okay, let's get Mojo over here. We're going to make a bit of a jog. Up here. Now I don't know if what we're attacking, the imp doesn't, but I don't know about the Reaper if it's got any kind of ranged. Obviously we know it's probably got a scythe that it can swing at us, but who knows, it might have some other ability. Okay, I'm not seeing anything up there. Obviously there's still areas I haven't seen, but we're going to try to stick to the obvious here. Move on down into the corner. Okay, where are we at here? Let's move her up a little bit. That's clean. Okay, well, alrighty. That top right corner looks like the possibility here. Now, if I hit Q, it will select both of them. You can also drag and select, but Q is kind of the shortcut for that. So we'll move them both up here. Let's see. Let's get this here. Okay, Mojo. Go explore. I have a feeling. There we go. There we go. Okay, Weem, get back here. Mojo, get over there. Intercept. Get that Reaper. Get up there, Weem. You got to get in range. Okay, she's going to attack. Oh, she's getting hit hard. Weem, get the Reaper. Mojo, run! Oh no! I lost Mojo! I totally killed Mojo. Oh, the Reaper was brutal. I think Weem will be okay on this guy. Yeah. Oh no! We lost a Mojo. That's no good. We got some ectoplasm, which is interesting. Some sulfur and some scraps. Oh, that was brutal. We go from 3 to 2. Oh, I'm so sorry, Vortac. I killed a Mojo. There's just the 2 of us now. And it says that we're running out of food, so I'm actually curious about the research. You can see we're going up pretty well there. Let's jump over to farming and see what we have. So we do have a stove. A sandwich. I don't know what it takes to make a sandwich, what ingredients you need for that, but... and we could cook bread and do a wheat farm here. I'm kind of thinking we should do this. Let's do cooking and then get on that right away. And I'm going to pause this right now. I don't want to be burning through that stuff. We'll take a peek here. So we have a wheat farm. We're short on wood and clay there. That shouldn't be too hard to gather up, though. Let's see. The stove, also not bad once we get clay, so that'll be good. Furnace, was curious about that. Also need clay. So we need a lot of clay. Not a lot. It's not bad. Let's actually get a task going to gather this up, and then we will get Vortac down here to gather that. Oh man, so brutal. It does remind me of RimWorld as far as the situation of losing people. Having lost someone right away, I'm wondering now just how well this could go for us. Now, I know with 2 people I was able to defeat some imps and stuff before, without too much of an issue, so I think we can survive a couple more combats, but the question is on a rescue, we'd have to be able to find one is the thing, and then obviously be able to complete it with the 2 of us, with Vortac and myself. Now, granted, we could have only ever taken 2, so we're not necessarily down 1 person from combat. But obviously, if we go to combat and lose somebody else and we're down to 1, then at that point I'm going to consider the game essentially done. It's so hard to come back from once you're down really low, in my experience in these kinds of games. So maybe it's entirely possible, but I think if I were down to 1 person, I would restart. But I'm going to go ahead and gather up that clay, try to get these resources going, and then we can put down some of those things we need. Okay, we've got some more research done. I'm telling Ween to just go ahead and go chop some more wood. And I had Vortac collecting clay. It looks like he's coming over here to get some vegetables. So let's look at the research really quick. Once again. Now, part of me is thinking that I want to go bow making. Now, you can see here we need metals to get the ore. And I don't want to progress down this line right now. I think the food might be okay once we make the stove, which I think we can make right now. So what I want to do is kind of focus on weapons. If I do bow making, I can make the composite bow, which I think would be cool. And then that jumps into guncraft at that point. So I'm thinking that we're going to do that. So let's do that. So let's see. Let's go ahead and build some things. I want to build the stove. Food is kind of a thing. So let's get that going. We do have enough to do that. I guess I'll just put this here. I think that'll work. Somebody will get that going here pretty soon. And as far as the wheat farm goes, we needed more wood, which I actually sent Weem to do, and then it looks like he just got distracted. Get back over there. Now, I could move the research in his priorities. Maybe that's the way to go. Or I suppose I could move chop trees to the top, because he does seem to get distracted right away. He brought trees back 1 time and then said, okay, back to research, but I actually want him to stick on that for a while. So I think that's what we'll do. You just gather until all of that is gone. We just need you on that. Let's see. What else can I do right now? We do have the stove supposed to be done. Vortac is going back to the vegetable field. So I think we'll have him go to this once I see what he does there. We'll let him kind of walk through the task at hand, finish what he's doing. Okay, buddy, go that way. Let's go gather that up. Okay. Let's take a look at the map again. I think I might want to try to decide where to go next while they do that. So we have loot there. I would like to get a rescue mission going, but I'll probably have to do some scouting. I think that's going to be the thing to do. We can scout to the south and north and then see if there's a rescue mission. And then if not, we may just try and do something subtle and, you know, something nearby that's not, maybe not too dangerous. That might be a good one actually right there, the supermarket, because it's 3 hides and it's only these 2, which I'm sure we can handle. So I think that's actually going to be the way to go. Very cool. So the nearby supermarket. So once he makes this, I think what we'll do is we'll look and see what we can do bread-wise. Oh, actually probably nothing without the wheat field. We'll see. We'll get that up, because maybe it'll open up some other options. I don't know. There you go, Vortek. Okay, now where are you going? You're going to go over there? That's fine. Let's see what this takes too. Wood. And I do want to get that before we go. I think that'd be good. Weem is bringing that in right now. So I can make the salads. Actually, you know what? That's probably what I should be doing with these vegetables. Let's go ahead and crank out a number of these. And you can hold shift, I believe. But now that I'm down this low, I don't want to spend them all. I want to keep some there. I don't know why, just maybe something will come up from the stove. Stove is up now? No? Maybe not. We definitely need to get some wheat going, though. Okay, we're just short on wood and clay there. So Vortak is going back to the clay. What I need to do is get Weem as soon as he's done eating. Just chowing away. No, he's not eating. He's making the salads. See, we need a third person. We need more wood coming in here. Looks like he did clear the wood, actually. Let's do that. Whoops. I have to select what that's going to be first. Okay, Ween, that's enough salad. Get over here. Get some wood. Okay, we gathered enough material to get the wheat farm going. So I've got Vortak working on that. Looks like he's now about halfway done. So once we get that, we'll be able to make some bread in the oven, and that will be quite helpful. Weem has been cranking out salads, but I think the bread is what they need because they've been going through the salads like crazy. So anyway, I do want to thank you guys for watching. As always, leave a like on the video if you'd like to see more. Let me know in the comments what you think about the game, or if you've picked it up at this point, let me know what you've been thinking of it. I would definitely appreciate that, and I, as always, appreciate you guys stopping in and following along. So I'll leave it at that. We'll catch you guys next time.